flung the door open, I threw it open, and I sat over Reeva and I cried. And I don't know how long, I don't know how long I was there for.
I'm Sarah Lyle, a writer-at-large for the New York Times, and I've been covering the Oscar Pistorius trial in South Africa. The trial is important because of Oscar Pistorius, the defendant, who is a world-famous Paralympian. Then we have Reeva Steenkamp, who's the model who he was dating, who he shot and killed. No one disputes that Pistorius shot Reeva Steenkamp. The issue on trial here is what he meant when he did it. The defense is contending that he was frightened of intruders, that he thought someone had come into the house.
I approached the bathroom armed with my firearm so as to defend Reeva and I. At that time, I believe Reeva was still in the bed.
The prosecution's trying to find inconsistencies in Pistorius' story. They're trying to present him as a violent, angry, volatile person who had a history of anger toward women. They're saying that there's evidence he and Steenkamp fought before. Just by text messages, there's no indication that he was ever violent towards her.
Other is greater than the drama that attacked us. I was not flirting with anyone today. I feel sick that you suggested that and that you made a scene at the table and made us leave early.
Gerrie Nel is a famous prosecutor who is known as the pit bull for his tenacity and his ability to drill down into someone's story and get them to admit things they didn't want to admit.
You killed Reeva Steenkamp, that's what you did.
I made a mistake, my lady.
You're repeating it 3 times. What was your mistake?
My mistake is that I took Reeva's life, my lady.
You killed her, you shot and killed her.
In American court, where you can't just badger the witness, you can't grandstand, you have to ask questions, but they allow a lot more leeway in South Africa. So he'll go on and on and on, get at it a million different ways and try and wear the defendant down. And there have been some real theatrical moments that have really upset everybody. One was when the prosecutor, in this sort of dramatic gesture, put up a huge photograph of Reeva Steenkamp after she'd been shot.
Have a look there, mister. I know you don't want to because you don't want to take responsibility, but it's time that you look at it. Take responsibility for what you've done, Mr. Pistorius.
And he had just shown a video of Pistorius at a shooting range that had been taken before the shooting, where he shot up a watermelon and it exploded. It was this electric moment of kind of each one standing up to the other and Pistorius just losing it.
As I picked Reeva up, my fingers touched her head. I remember, I don't have to look at a picture, I was there.
It's the same thing as the watermelon. You had it now in practice.
He's been a wretched figure throughout this whole trial. And then you got this young woman judge sitting up there in front of the courtroom. South Africa has no jury system, so the case will be decided only by this woman. She's seemed sympathetic to Pistorius a few times during the cross-examination. She's adjourned a few times to give him a chance to compose himself. But lawyers say that that could be just as easily because she doesn't want him to have any grounds for appeal should she convict him. Again, we know he shot her. We know what he says, we know what the prosecution says, but the only one who can answer the question of what he thought at the time is him. So it's a very difficult case to convict on premeditated murder, which is the main charge against him. The case resumes on May 5th, so we expect a verdict end of May, beginning of June.